Hi guys, Andrea here. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about RawSpiceBar, which is a spice delivery service. It's kind of cool. I've tried them before. I think I have a video. If I do, I'll try to remember to link it here, or maybe it's up here. Either one, I'll try to remember. Gonna be a great YouTuber this year, guys. Anyways, I've worked with them before. I don't know if it's necessarily worked with them. They essentially were like, hey, we'll send you this if you'll do a review. And I'm free to do my review however I want to. So that's what I'm doing. If I have a link to them, I will leave it down below like the fancy YouTubers do. I think I get anything special. It's just you going to the website. I'll let you know down below if there is something special. I haven't looked into it, but I will at least link them down below. So before they would send 3 little individual packets, and now they do these little 10s, which is freaking cool. And you can set up the frequency. So before you didn't get to choose, they would send them every month, and that was kind of cool because you tried out new things. This way you can set it up so that it's random, or you can pick some, or you can do like a whole thing. But essentially it comes in this fun little packet now, just a little mailer, and it comes with like the little one here. Came with 3 little 10s of spices. So I'm going to show you some recipes that I've made. I'm going to talk about the spices that I received and the options for the subscription itself. Yes, I have notes because there are things that I want to make sure I point out. So 1, you can do gifts and sets. You can actually do 6 of these 10s for $42, or you can do 12 10s for $78. And can we talk about the 10s for a moment? Because these are cute little, of course mine's a little dinged up because it was in my kitchen. But you can actually throw magnets on these, or if you had a magnet board, you could stick them to that, or your fridge, which I think is really cool. Now, the 1 ounce tin are these size. If you subscribe to like a certain spice, like this is the burger seasoning. Let's not use that one as so this is adobo seasoning. If you subscribe to get this one X amount of times, it's $6 for the 10. And if it's a one-time purchase, it is $7. They even have these spices offered in 16-ounce form, so like the big jug. And that is $18 if you subscribe, and $21 if it's a one-time purchase. So as far as the options go, like you'll take a questionnaire and it will kind of predict what you want. So it'll ask if you have a specific diet, which low carb, paleo, keto. They ask how many people you're doing the subscription for. They ask if it's vegan or dairy free, if you're trying to lose weight, are the dinners cooked at home, do you cook it in batches, how often do you spend time cooking, do you use a slow cooker or Instapot, anything you'd like to avoid, like for us I put bell peppers, your favorite to cook, what looks good, favorite ingredients, and then it predicts what you would want. So mine came, this is what they sent to me, and then you have the option to swap or remove spices if you don't want it. The frequency for it to come every month for 12 months, it's $72. $72 for 12 months of the spices. You are also on the webpage able to scroll through the spices, and it'll give you the ingredients that are in the spice 10s as well as recipe options for them, which is kind of cool. You are even able to search for what you're wanting to cook. So say you want to cook fish, it'll populate the ingredients or the 10s that they have that will match the dish you're trying to cook, or what pairs well with it, which I think is super cool. So we're gonna get into, that's basically the website, how it's set up. It comes like these. I like them. I think it's pretty cool. I found fennel seed on there, and I need to actually order like a big jug of that because I loved fennel seed on my food when I was younger. possibly an Italian thing. I'm not completely sure, but I loved it. And then when I got older, I didn't even know what it was. I always explained it to my mom. Like I've tried to get her to tell me what, like figure out what it was, because I was younger, so I don't remember what it was called. I didn't ever ask. But to me, they look like little tiny watermelons. And that's what I explained it to her, and she had no idea what I was talking to. When I was going through the website is when I found the fennel seeds, and I was like, oh my God, it's the tiny watermelons. So I still need to order some, but yeah, let's get into the spices that they sent me. So we will start off with one that I liked. This is the adobo seasoning. This has sweet paprika, black peppercorns, Mexican oregano, chipotle chili powder, toasted cumin. Is it cumin or cumin? I think it should be cumin, onion, and garlic granules. So this one was pretty good. I used it in 2 different recipes. One was a chili. I'll put the images of what we did up here. And I even printed off the recipes that they offered for that one. They did adobo shredded chicken tacos, which was pretty cool. I like that recipe. And the second one I got was not necessarily a hit. I did make turkey burgers with these. I'll insert the picture of those. They tasted all right. I used this whole tin for those 4 burgers and didn't really taste anything. They tasted pretty bland. This one was not listed on the website when I received it to look up recipes, so I don't know what that is. Maybe this one was one that was kind of going out. But this was a burger seasoning that had shiitake mushroom, black peppercorns, onion, garlic, chives, and allspice. Not a fan of this one. I feel like I've got the full spectrum here because this is one I haven't tried yet. This is the Hawaii, coffee. Do y'all know how to say that? Because I don't. It has ginger, green, cardamom pods, cloves, Vietnamese, cinnamon, star anise, and fennel. I love fennel. So I have 2 recipes here that I thought were kind of cool. Both of them are for this spice. One is a coffee where essentially you just brew a cup of coffee and then you add a teaspoon in, which I haven't tried. Don't ask me why, especially since it's that freaking simple, but I haven't. The other one is actually a coffee cake, which I want to do more. And it requires... how many? Oh, half a teaspoon of the seasoning. But the cake looks really tasty. And I like coffee cakes because they tend to be sweet, but not cupcake overpoweringly sweet. So those are the 2 recipes that I need to try with this one. I haven't tried this one yet, but it is kind of hanging out here. I just need to get on it and bake something yummy with it. Overall, I like the service. I like the changes that they made. I liked them before when it was kind of the new spices and they'd send a recipe along with those spices, but I felt it kind of overwhelming to do 3 new things every month at the time. Now I like that you can kind of change the frequency. I can order a month. I don't have to continue the subscription. I can order a month, wait a couple months, order again. I can order one-time spices. It doesn't even have to be a subscription. I can see one on the website, decide it sounds good, and try it out. I love the recipe ideas. I love the way, I don't know. I think they improved because they're not in the little baggies anymore. So you're getting a nice amount of product and it tastes good. I like that these containers can be reused. It's not just a little packet that we're throwing away. So I feel like there's more value in it that way. And I'm sorry, I'm in the front of the house and I can see cars go by and I'm like a dog. I'm like, oh, look, a car. I don't see them all day, every day. So I think the value is really great in the products that they're sending you. I also love their website just as the resource that it is. The fact that I can search a spice and see what recipes go with it. I can look up fish, I can look up pork, I can look up cakes, and I can find spices that they have that go in it. And I'm given these recipes. I love the service now. I love the value in what they're giving you and the ease at which you're able to do it. I love the little questionnaire to kind of predict what you're doing if you just want to be surprised in a way. And there you have it. That's my feelings, my thoughts, my opinions, the information for RawSpiceBar. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope to see you in the next one.